There was a time when Derek and Marcus believed the world was small, small enough to fit inside a single stretch of Texas farmland. Three boys ran through tall grass that swallowed their knees. Derek, Marcus, John. Dust kicked up behind them like smoke from freedom itself. They made promises under that burning orange sky. "We'll own this land one day," Derek once said. "Don't forget to like and subscribe." Marcus laughed. "We don't need to own it. It's already ours." Back then, land meant home. Not money, not power, just home. Time changes men. John became sharp, strategic, hungry. Oil rumors spread beneath the soil, developers circled like vultures. That farmland wasn't just dirt anymore, it was millions. Marcus inherited his father's portion. Derek inherited debt, failed investments, bills stacking, pride cracking. John approached Derek first. "Marcus won't sell," John said coldly, "but you can talk sense into him." Derek tried. He really did. Wind creaks against an old wooden porch. Marcus stands firm. "I told you, Derek, I won't sell." Derek's patience thins. "You're sitting on a fortune." Marcus shakes his head. "I'm sitting on my father's grave." Silence. That land wasn't property to Marcus. It was blood memory. "Some things matter more than money," Marcus says quietly. But to a desperate man, money becomes oxygen. Dim lights, half-empty glasses. John leans in close. If he doesn't sell, the deal collapses. Derek rubs his face. He's stubborn. John's voice lowers. "Then remove the obstacle." Derek freezes. "What are you saying?" John doesn't say it directly. He doesn't have to. He slides a burner phone across the table. "Some problems solve themselves, if you pay enough." Derek stares at the phone like it's a loaded gun, and in a way it is. Derek sits alone in his truck, hands trembling. He dials. A rough voice answers. "Yeah." Derek swallows. "I need something handled." "Handled how?" A long pause, long enough for him to hang up, long enough to choose differently, but he doesn't. "Permanent." The word falls heavy into the night, and something irreversible begins. Marcus drives home under a purple Texas sky, radio low, windows cracked. He never sees it coming. Headlights flash in his mirror. A vehicle cuts him off. Gravel sprays, doors slam. Shouting, a struggle. Marcus recognizes one of the men. "Wait, who sent you?" A gunshot splits the quiet countryside. Birds scatter. Then nothing. Just wind moving through grass, the same wind that once carried laughter. Morning headlines. Local landowner found dead. Derek stares at the television, his face unreadable, his hands shaking. John calls. "It's done," John says calmly. "Now the land will move." Derek doesn't respond. He can't stop hearing the word permanent. Gray sky, light rain. Marcus's mother clutches at tissue in trembling fingers, her eyes red but dry now, beyond tears. Derek stands at the back. People whisper. They were best friends. If only they knew. Marcus's mother walks past Derek. She pauses, looks at him, not accusing, just broken. And somehow that hurts worse. The thugs get sloppy weeks later, arrested in another robbery. Police trace phone records, money transfers, a burner phone purchased with a card tied to Derek. Detectives knock on his door at sunrise. "You're under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder." Neighbors watch, cameras flash. John doesn't answer his calls anymore. Bright courtroom lights feel suffocating. Derek sits in a suit, hands cuffed. Across the room, Marcus's mother. The prosecutor speaks clearly. This was not an accident. It was not self-defense. It was greed. Derek's lawyer tries, but evidence doesn't lie. Phone logs, payments, confessions. The verdict comes fast. Guilty. Marcus's mother finally cries, not loudly, just quietly, like something breaking permanently. The judge's voice echoes. Life imprisonment without possibility of parole. The gavel hits, and just like that, freedom ends. But regret? Regret is just beginning. Cold gray light seeps through metal bars. An older Derek sits alone on a thin mattress, wrinkles deeper, hair thinner, eyes hollow. He stares at the ceiling. It was just land. He whispers to no one, but deep down he knows it was never about land. It was about pride, envy, fear of being left behind. Footsteps echo in the hallway. Other inmates talk, but Derek hears only wind in tall grass, gunshot, silence. Golden sunset over Texas farmland, untouched, still. The barn still stands, the grass still moves. Oil companies eventually pulled out, the deal collapsed anyway. The land? It stayed exactly where it always was. In the end, the land didn't move, the money didn't last, the deal didn't survive. Pause. But Marcus is still gone. Fade to black. Some men lose everything chasing more and only realize it when there's nothing left to chase.